What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I say that on every channel, right? Or every video that I do. Anyways, welcome back. So, got off work early today, and let me show you guys. Let's see if I can turn this thing around. We are going up to the mountains. And for the Range Rover owners, I got another fix that I came across. It's with the air suspension. So I know a lot of people have they said the driver's side had like a high voltage, and I'm going to explain what's going on with that. Also, I fixed my air suspension from the other day. So far so good. No faults on the, let me show you, no faults on the dash, which is always a good sign. But yes, I am going up to these mountains just to take this Range Rover for a test drive, just because I think I fixed it. Backyard mechanic stuff. So stay tuned, and you know what? I'll show you guys in a few minutes, but look at this view. Amazing. Let me point you guys upwards a little bit. But amazing. Should I head towards Forest Falls, or should I keep going up the mountain? Let's go towards Forest Falls. We could always drive back down. You can't really go all the way up there, but you can get pretty high up there. So I'll show you, I'll keep the video recording just for a few minutes. That way you guys can see this view. The view is amazing. So yeah, anyways, for Range Rover owners from, I believe it's 2002 all the way to 2012. I'm not sure. I think the sensors are a little bit different from 2006 to 2012. But from 2003 and yeah, I think it's 2002 or 2003 up to 2005, but don't quote me on that because I have a 2004. Anyways, yeah, the sensor, I found the problem. Everyone was saying how the left, let's see, the driver's side front sensor has a high voltage, and normally it's 5 volts. 5 volts or less. Well, it's not really a fix, but I know the reason why it's a high voltage. It's not because it's shorting out. People are saying the ABS is bleeding off into the, ridiculous. It's not doing any of that stuff. If it was shorting out, it'd blow a fuse or something, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'll show you guys in a few minutes. Let me get up here. Once I stop, I'll show you guys. But so far so good. And as far as my air compressor, yeah, I had a leak. The leak was on this I forget what it's called. It's the block, the main sensor block. I'll put a link in the description, or I'll put a title what it is. I'll show you a picture of what was leaking. But anyways, yeah, I tightened it up. I took off the little hose that goes to the airbag and retightened it, and voila, back to normal. So I thought, is that a bear? No. I thought my compressor was going out, because it's supposed to be, there's this thing called a bar, and I believe that's like the PSI or whatever. Anyways, it's normally supposed to be 11 or more, and mine was showing like at 7 to 9, and it was just fluctuating here and there, but always around 7 to 9. So I thought it was the piston ring on the compressor itself in the boot, which is the trunk. But anyways, it ended up being that little hose. It tightened it, but I do have that part coming, so I'm debating if I'm going to replace it right now or if I'm going to wait a little while, but we'll see. I kind of want to redo these little beads that are inside the compressor. It's like a moisture control, but we'll see. I'll have to wait and see what I'm gonna actually do. I want to make sure my Range Rover is running good, or if it's running good and pumping up fast and all that stuff, I'm gonna just leave it for now and just hold on to the parts until it goes out. But enough talking. Let me get up here and I'll show you guys. I'm trying to get to the snow. That's what I'm trying to get to. So this is Forest Falls, Highway 38. This is actually, it's off of Highway 38. Then you exit, what is this road called? Give me a second, I'll tell you what this road is called. Oh, Valley of Falls. I think that's what this road is called. Valley of Falls. And so that's where I'm at. So we'll be right back in a few minutes. Let me, should I leave this recording? I'll leave it recording because I like the snow. I like the look of the snow when we're coming up on it. But yeah, really stoked on no faults on the Range Rover. I fixed all the plastics that I damaged going to Lytle Creek. Well, as best as I could. I'll show you that also. But I have to wait until I can get out of the vehicle. But how about that rain yesterday? That rain was insane. Yeah, insane. Look at this. This is Forest Falls, guys. And to confirm, Valley of the Falls. That's what this road is called, Valley of the Falls. And it's really not that cold today. It's 45 degrees outside. Degrees. Look at that. Snow. Isn't that beautiful? Not the stuff on the right, the dirty snow. I'm talking about on the mountains. Is this a propane truck? Yeah, I think it's propane. Yeah, propane truck. Look at this. Here's the snow. Yeah, the roads are just wet. They're not icy. Little bit of ice on the road, but not black ice. I'm sure if it gets super cold, this would turn to black ice. There's the waterfall. You guys won't be able to see it. It's too far away. Parked vehicles must display a pass. Well, we can't get all the way to the snow, but we got to the top of Forest Falls. Pretty nice. Yeah, pretty nice over here. I need to find out what that little bit of clunking noise is. I put all new stuff on here, and for some reason something's rattling around up front. I don't know if you guys know this, but I hate rattling. Anyways, let me head towards Big Bear area, and we'll see how high we could go up there to see some of the snow. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, let me show you something real quick. The front of the Rover, I got the plastics all back on. They were all messed up from the other day right here. But got the air suspension working again. And then, let me show you. This is where I'm at. This is, look at that, beautiful. This is going to Forest Falls. This is Highway 38. But I wanted to show you something that's, I wanted to show you the snow, and there's a little waterfall over here. I'll show you that real quick. But pretty nice. Highway 38. If you come over here, watch for traffic. Let me lock that too. You just never know nowadays. Oh, look at, they blocked it off. They blocked it off, guys. Wonder why. But you know people come over here anyways. Oh, they didn't block it off. They just put this on there. So I got off work early today, so figured, you know, I'm gonna take a drive and go explore around. You know, I'm always doing something. Fixed the Range Rover, by the way. If you guys see my last video when me and Jay went to Lytle Creek this past weekend, yeah, I fixed the sensor for the Range Rover fans. I'll show you what the problem was. It's a sensor, and I know a lot of people are having problems with the, you know how they say the driver's side sensor is getting like a high voltage. I'll show you why. I don't have a fix for it, but I'll show you why. But let me show you where I'm at. Oh, I gotta climb up this hill. Look where I'm at. Beautiful. If you guys have never been here, this is off Highway 38. There's Highway 38 going towards Forest Falls. Keep going up, look to the right, and I believe it's the second turnout on the left. That's where you park. Just keep looking to the right and you'll see this. It's kind of hard to see if you're driving fast, but let me get up here. Try and make it to this waterfall. Look at this. You don't see this in your bedroom or in your house. Anyways. So this is what the bottom of the waterfall looks like. Pretty cool. Yeah, these are the things I do rather than just sitting at home, you know. Look at Someone put a rope up there so you can climb. Not gonna be me though. So anyways, this is what I do. Just to get out, and I wanted to test drive my Range Rover, make sure everything's good. I was getting an HDC fault, which is, I'm out of breath. HDC fault is the, what is the HDC fault? I forget what it is. It's something to do with the air suspension, but HDC. Oh, HDC is the hill descend control. So when you're going downhill, the ABS brakes won't work and slow you down. So it's saying it's disabled due to the, that was due to the suspension. Anyways, taking a test drive, and that's the reason I'm out here. See how I went through all those deals just to get to the point. I'm taking a test drive in my Range Rover and ended up here. And you can't beat it. Look at this. Beautiful. Look how fast those clouds are moving. And pretty windy. So anyways, yeah, I'll show you the Range Rover fans, or whoever has a Range Rover from 2003, I believe, to 2005. I'll show you what was causing my sensor fault, and I'll show you why the voltage is going super high. It's just, it can't be fixed. It's not a short. It's nothing to do with the wiring. It's something inside that sensor itself, and I'll show you why. Also, if you guys with the Range Rovers are having problems, like your height is lowered on one side or whatever, and your airbag, your airbags are not leaking, and you don't have a tool to raise it or lower it, I'll show you what I did to fix that. How to raise the suspension and lower it without the tool. It's not the proper way, but that's my way, how I did mine. So if you do it at your own risk. And I'm just saying, this is how I did mine, to lift up the left side or the right side. You only could do it in the front. You can't do it in the rear, only the front. So I'll show you guys that too. Anyways, let me walk back over here. I'm going to try to head to the snow. There's no snow right here. There is some on to the left. I'm going to try to head towards Big Bear. Not going all the way to Big Bear. I'm just going to get to the snow, turn around, and call it a day. But trying to hit the gym today. I haven't been since Friday, I believe. Maybe it was Thursday, I forget. Anyways, I need to start hitting the gym again. What else? Pretty much that's it. But beautiful scenery. And I'm going to walk back to the Range Rover and go from there. So see you guys in a minute. I'll show you once I get over there. Be back in a few minutes. All right, guys, let me show you something real quick. So, where is it at? Okay, right here. Okay, Range Rover fans, this is the sensor. This is what's attached to your the wheel well. So this goes against the frame, and it'll be mounted either on the driver's side, and this part's always facing away from your car. So towards you. If you're standing next to the wheel, this is pointing towards you like that, right? So passenger side, it'll be facing like that, towards the wheel. Okay, this always faces towards the wheel. Okay, so the problem is when this is mounted, say this is okay. So if this is on the this would be on the driver's side because of the way this is angled. This is on the driver's side. This will be sitting just like this. This will be attached to the was it the arm? What's that arm called on the bottom? You know what I'm talking about. On the very bottom, this will be attached to the arm, right? That's the part that goes up and down. Anyways, on the driver's side, when this is sitting just like this, it says like 40 to 50 volts for some reason. I don't know why. But so what I did is I took this off, and I have extra ones of these. These are sensors. These are the sensors, by the way. So if you have a Range Rover, you know what I'm talking about. Everyone else, you probably have no clue what we're talking about. Anyways, this is attached to the arm. I don't even know what that arm's called. I have a brain freeze all day today. So anyways, this is attached to the arm, and it'll be at 54 volts like this, right? If you were to move this down and put it on the other side, it goes down to 2 volts, 2 to 4 volts. And these are supposed to be 5 volt systems, right? All the other arms, the passenger side, the 2 rear, they're all within 5 volts or less. But for some reason, I've been reading on the forums, a bunch of people are having problems when this sensor's on the driver's side, driver front. So this is at 54 volts. But if you mess with it, when it gets over here or almost straight up and down like that, it's at anywhere from 5 volts or less, right? So that's the problem. It's inside the sensor. It's like they need to build one just for the driver's side. The driver's side front needs to be like this way. If you turn it around somewhere on this side like that, you can't do it because of the way the angle is and all that stuff, and it's not long enough. This bar is not long enough. You can't put it on the opposite side. It'd be nice if you could. I tried pulling this off, this little arm right here. That way I could just take it off and leave that center spindle there, pop it off, and put it on the other side, but it kept damaging the plastic, so I couldn't do it. And then I noticed the height wasn't going up and down also. So I don't know if that's because of the sensor or what. But long story short, it's not the wiring that's messed up that creates that high voltage. It's the sensor itself. The sensor is what's causing the high voltage, right? Also, okay, so let's get that part out of the way. So the high voltage is not the wiring. I checked all the wires, everything, front to back. Nothing. It didn't change a thing. It was all in this sensor, so I don't know how many times I could repeat that, but if you put the arm on the opposite side, the voltage goes way down. Okay? Driver side, it goes all the way to 50 some volts. So kind of a pain. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I've tried flipping this around. I've tried moving the bracket on the other side, but if you turn this sensor, if you remove the sensor from this bracket, where's the bracket at? Oh, well, I took the arm off this one, but if you remove this sensor, there's 2 bolts here, and you flip it around to where this plug is on top, you can't plug it in because it hits this metal frame right here. So that was my other deal. Maybe I could have, I don't know, maybe I could have flipped it on this side, but I believe it hit something like the frame or something. I don't know. But it went, I couldn't flip it around or nothing. So that was my other issue. But anyways, that high voltage is something to do with the sensor. So maybe that'll help someone. Maybe someone could figure it out. If you could figure it out, leave me a comment in the comments section, because you know what? I could not figure it out. But even with that high voltage on the driver's side, I have no faults or nothing like that right now. So high voltage, but everything's riding perfectly. Everything's going good so far. Like I said, I'm doing a test drive today. Make sure nothing comes on, no lights. Okay, here's the other thing for the Range Rover guys. So if let's say your right side is sagging down, or your left side in the front, it's sagging down more than the left side or the right side, but you don't have a tool to adjust it, there's a tool that you could buy online where you could adjust your air suspension. And the gap tool. The gap tool is like $400 to $700 for that gap tool. I don't have that kind of money to throw on to adjust the height of this. So what I did, and like I said, do this at your own risk. So when this is mounted on the car, you could take this bracket and bend it forward and bend it backwards. This thing is so flimsy. Look at, you could bend it. See how I'm bending it? You could bend this forward or backwards just a little bit, just enough. And you'll notice if you start to bend it, the front end will raise up or it'll raise down, you know, depending on which way you bend it. But that's what I was doing. I was taking this, I was bending this forward, and it would raise the thing. I'd bend it backwards, and it was lowering it. So I was like, oh, I could adjust the height of the Range Rover by bending this rather than getting the gap tool and changing the settings and all that. I know it's not the correct way of doing it, but it works. It worked for mine anyways. I have a 2004, so yeah. And this metal bracket is so flimsy, you barely touch it and it bends. And like I said, don't tweak it all the way up or whatever, but if you barely tweak it, the Range Rover goes up or down. You know how people are putting extended rods and all that stuff on there? Mine, I just bent it a little bit, and sure enough, it raised the vehicle or lowered it. So that's my little trick of adjusting the suspension. I know it's not the right way, but like I said, it worked for my Range Rover. So far so good. Anyways, that was a long story, right? So yeah, I bought all the sensors and everything, and it ended up being the in between the front wheel and the rear wheel, right next to the air tank on the passenger side. There's a valve control, a suspension valve control block. Well, I had removed the one of the lines, which was the front line, just to let the air out when I was doing my airbags. And I replaced the front airbags a couple months ago. And anyways, I didn't tighten that right side very tight, so it was leaking. And that's what was throwing my compressor off. It was going down to 8, it's called 8 bar. I'll just say 8 PSI. But it was 8, it said 8 bar on there. And so I couldn't figure it out. We went off-roading the other day to Lido Creek. I have a video posted from the one before this one. And the front end kept sagging or sinking down. And I couldn't figure out what was going on. The HDC, which is the hill descend control, that was all messing up. And the lights were coming on, everything on this Range Rover, but I kept off-roading, whatever. It was even bottoming out. That's how I tore the front piece off my Range Rover. And luckily it was just the plastics. And yeah, it was all due to that little airline going to that little control module, the suspension control block. So anyways, yeah, so far I fixed it. So anyways, I'm going to get out of here. We're just going to go I'm going to go drive. I think I'm going to drive up towards Big Bear, but like I said, I'm not going all the way up there, and just try to get to the snow. See, I'm not doing anything else today. I don't want to sit at the house, so let's go there, go up the hill a little bit. I'll show you guys if I see anything really cool. I always film my Range Rover, just so you know. I love this thing. I'm actually going to replace this headliner pretty soon too. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do it, because I know it's going to probably be a different color from this stuff. I don't know if I could even find this type of material. If I could find this material, I'd probably do it. But yeah, I'm probably going to redo this just because I hate this right here. This different color, because I spray glued it and it messed it up. Changed the color of the top. Anyways, man, I'm talking a lot. So anyways, let's get out of here and go look around. So, pretty cool. Be right back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Alright guys, we're heading up the 38. Not the 138. This is the 38. And the clouds look like they're mad. Look how dark it is. It's sunny behind us. It's sunny. What's crazy is it's going to be 70 degrees this next week, which is nice. I mean, summer's coming. There's probably a couple waterfalls up this way too. All this rain we had, there should be some waterfalls, but who knows? What's weird is I wanted to try to get to the snow, and I'm not even seeing any snow. The snow's the other way. Oh, it's to the right. Strange. People are just smashing through here. I'm gonna let this guy go by me. That guy's was on my tail. Here, go ahead. You're in more of a rush than I am. Isn't it crazy how people drive super fast nowadays? They must really love their job. Or they're trying to get home. Alright guys, check this out. Look at snow. Maybe you'll get a clear view right here. Little bit of snow up on those hills, those mountains. Let's see if we can get to a little bit of it, you know. And there's like a little waterfall right here on the right. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. won't be able to see it. But there was a little tiny waterfall. But look at all the snow on the mountains. Pretty nice. You might be able to see this waterfall. Check out this waterfall. It'll be on the right, coming up. Right. You might not be able to see it unless I go super slow. Oh yeah, you might not be able to see it. There's a little waterfall. You'll probably see it on the way back down. So there is some waterfalls. Tiny ones. But they're still waterfalls. If you get car sick, you sure don't want to come up to this road, Highway 38. And in a few minutes, I'll show you guys where I'm at. I'll show you on the map. Showing you on the map is a lot simpler than explaining where I'm at. Go right here. Look at this. Look at that view. Pretty nice, right? You can barely see it, but you could see it. One giant U-turn. I had a car was coming, so I was like, oh, maybe I better hurry up. All right, let's go. We're still heading in the same direction. I just wanted to show you that view. Let's see here. Pretty neat little canyon right here that we're going through. There's a waterfall to the right of me right here, but you won't be able to see that either. Everything's to the right, it seems like. Well, that's where the hill is. This guy has snow on his car. There's the snow. Not this stuff to the right, that's just slush. Alright, let me pause the video. I'll be right back. There's a tiny stream right here on the right. Oh yeah, super small. You won't be able to see that either. Sorry guys. It's always better in person anyways. Drive up Highway 38 and you'll see a bunch of waterfalls. Just look to your right as you're going towards the backside of Big Bear. Jenks Lake. Let's go see if this is open. Jenks Lake's been closed lately. Kind of weird. Windows are fogging up. I'm either breathing too hard or I'm talking too much. So a little bit of snow through here, so you can camp through here too. This is Jenks Lake Road. There's a little lake over here to the left. It's pretty good size. It's not huge, but it's cool to see once or twice. I'd like to go fishing over here, but ever since I got my license, it's been closed. Is it this one? I forget which one it is. Jenks Lake Road. Oh yeah, I don't know if it's that one or not. Oh, Barton Flats. No, it's not that one. But there's snow. I said I wanted to get to the snow. Here we go. That ding is 37 degrees outside. So there could be ice on the road, like black ice. Or is it 32 degrees? 32 degrees. Up even higher. Right here to the left, Jenks Lake Recreation Area. Is this it? Oh yeah, this is it. Oh, it's closed. See, it's been closed. I don't know why, but it's been closed. This is the way you go to Jenks Lake and follow that road. And there's a lake back there. Oh, we tried. All right, guys, let's go this way. Let's see what's up here. I think I've been up here a couple times, but I didn't really explore. I just drove through here. Let's see if my mic is still on. Give me a second. If you hear any rustling around, oh yeah, it's still on. So, still rustling around. Look at that view. Isn't that cool? Look at the snow. Snow day. I wonder if there's any camp spots over this way. That would be kind of fun. Wow, look at that mountain way over there past the trees. Oh, look at. Let's go that way. What is this? Parked vehicles must show a display. Let's go check this spot out. What is this? Huh? Kinda nice. Oh, it's a little park. Restrooms. See if they're open. Be right back. Alright guys, I turned around. Look at that view. Look at all that snow. Oh my gosh, beautiful. That's beautiful. Wow. That's nice. Roll up the windows. Yeah, that's nice, huh? And of course, a car gets behind me, so I gotta maintain my speed. I wanna pull over somewhere so this car could pass me. There you go. Yeah. Pretty nice. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Look at all that snow to the left. Well, you guys can't see it, but that mountain is so nice. Yeah, this is a scenic drive for sure, guys. I know I said that already, but it's beautiful. It's so nice. Nice. sun comes out, it gets bright. Want to go down a slippery road? Look at this. We could try it. Pretty fun. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm gonna back in here and take some pictures real quick. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. Sorry about all the Range Rover stuff. If you're not part of like you don't have a Range Rover or whatever and you don't have any fixes to do. Yeah, I had to explain that on the Range Rover thing. Anyways, thanks for watching, and you know what? We're going to leave here on this note. Look at this beautiful scenery. My lovely Range Rover. Love that thing. It gives me a bunch of pain, but when it's working, I love it. I just like the style. But yeah, look at this. How many people do you know that fix up a Range Rover like this? It's in the regular ride height right now. And look at, here you go. If you're new to my channel, look at ghost stickers. Look at that. Ghost stickers. I call them ghost stickers, but look at explore where you live. I don't know if it'll show up on the thing, maybe from my reflections out of it. And then look at, there's a bear right there. Deer. Yeah. Pretty cool. My Rover lander. That's different, right? And then look at, these are all the stickers I put on there. Land Rover with the ghost background, ghost sticker. I call them ghost stickers. Look at YouTube. Thomas Studio 17 if you haven't subscribed. Huh? And then look at, pretty cool. Here's some more ghost stickers. I call them ghost stickers. And then here's another one. But from far away, you can't really see it. You know what I mean? Even this carbon fiber stencil, once it's clean, it's hard to really see. But yeah, everything's working good. Look at all the plastics are back on. This all came off, hit right here. All came off when I was at Lytle Creek. This is still broken, but I have a new mud flap right here. Don't really care about that. So yeah, other than that, kind of a cool little drive, right? This is the thing I came up right here. There's like the waters. I'm trying to end this video, but there's so many things to show you guys. Look at a little stream that's normally not here. Well, I guess it is here, huh? Because look at all the rocks. But yeah, can you tell I love that thing? That's all I film pretty much is that Range Rover. So anyways, thanks for watching, and you know what? If you guys are new to my channel, subscribe, Thomas Studio 17. And you know what? Until the next adventure, we'll see you guys. That came out wrong, right? Until how would I say that? Until next time. We'll see you guys on the next adventure. Peace.